Hello, how are we? Welcome to another edition of At Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Canby. So, we've just got beaten by Arsenal at the Emirates. So, before I give you my opinion of that performance, just want to say something to Arsenal. I hope you enjoy your bus tour tomorrow, because the way you guys were celebrating as if you'd won the league at the end of the game, the league's far from over. You won't be anywhere near it. I can guarantee you. You'll go into third place tomorrow because Man City will beat Brentford, and you'll get beat by West Ham. So, because that's just the way you are. You're not going to win the league. Not with a manager like Arteta. Right, okay, so let's get on to the game. Okay, it's dead easy to criticise the players and the manager after that performance, but this is constructive criticism. Our unbeaten run of 11 games, is it? Came to an end. We have to say that the Reds were poor. Literally from start to finish. Maybe a little bit in the second half, but the first half we were right off it. We knew Trent was going to get exposed by Martinelli by playing that hybrid midfield role. He should have just been playing, as a right back, rather than just keep going forward and whatever, because every time he went up front, you know where the ball was going. Martinelli exposed his position. Konate couldn't handle that. So yeah, it was a poor first half performance. Yeah, they could have been two up, before they scored. And obviously we got that scabby goal at bang on half time. So yeah, second half we started okay, but we just seemed to have lost our way after 7 minutes when Jurgen made the changes. Whether the right changes, I'm not so sure. It didn't really help us at all. But having said that, Trent was having a poor game. Gravenberg in and out, Gakpo, just that you have to, when you're playing in midfield, unfortunately Gravenberg just wasn't doing it for us. There's no energy or anything. They were just picking us off on our right hand side. But I thought we started to get a foothold in the game before they scored the second one. But you just do not make a mistake like what Virgil did. That should have been, he was in full control of that ball coming over. Any coach will tell you, I've coached it and I've said it many a time, you do not let the ball bounce. Do not let the ball bounce. You deal with it when it's in the air. Deal with it before it comes to you. And I'm not going to blame Ali for the goal. It's Virgil's mistake. He should have dealt with it, 15 yards from where the ball ended up for Martinelli. And then obviously after that, we tried to get into the game, but it just was not happening. Maka was trying to do, long range shots, but, we were just getting desperate. The subs that came on, Nunes, thought he was unlucky when he got booked. Just didn't get into the game. Harvey Elliott for the third goal, gets easily beaten down the flank. And then, Ali should have done better. Okay, he won't be happy seeing that, looking that back again. So all in all, the trip down to North London for the Premier League champions, apparently, of 23-24 Arsenal. You know, they'll be celebrating tonight. They'll say it was going to be a good performance by the team. In fairness, we have to possibly agree with that, with the scoreline. But like I say, the top Reds, we were miles off the pace today. So we've got another league game coming up at Burnley. We've got things to put right. Hopefully Mo's going to be back. Thiago had a bit of a cameo role when he came on, but no, you know, he wasn't going to change anything in with 6 minutes. Well, 6. It was like more like 13 minutes to go with the extra added on time. So we're going to take the positives. We're still top of the league. Okay, it's our first loss in 11, and I'd rather lose like that with a poor performance than play well and then have a 90-minute equaliser or a 90-minute goal that gave the 3 points to the opposition. So it's a game that we need to sort of like put to the back burner, and I'm sure that we will. The lads will be back in training, and I'm sure they'll be back on it in training. Some of them will just have to look at that performance and say, look, I just wasn't good enough to wear the shirt today, but I'm going to come back better for the next game. Not heard Jurgen's post-match comments, but I'm hoping he's going to say that you know, we were very poor. On the sending off for Konate, he got a stupid booking. What annoys me is when centre halves get booked in the opposition half rather than how. And his first booking, well, both of his bookings were you know, were silly bookings. So Virgil, he needs to have a look at that display today. Just wasn't good enough. We'll miss Konate in the next game because 2 yellow cards and a red, so he'll miss 1 game. Kwanzaa will just come in and do a masterclass against our next opposition. I've no qualms about that. Young Connor, obviously condolences about his father. The club will be looking after him. Just have to see what comes of that in the next week, because we have to be honest. Conor Bradley was missed today, wasn't he? It's just the truth. You could tell, because I think he would have been giving Martinelli problems rather than the other way around, and his recovery would have been far better than what Trent was today. All in all, yeah, I don't know if Joey was injured when he got taken off at the end, and Diaz had to fill in at right back. I'm hoping not so, but Robbo did okay when he was on. Okay, yeah, you know, he was fine. Right, let's not be too despondent about this this loss. You know, we've had one hell of a roller coaster week, haven't we? We've had 3 games, won 2, obviously lost this one, but I'm not going to be losing any sleep over it, because we have a manager that can galvanise the players, regroup, and we kick on again. 15 games to play. It's a long season, is this one, and we'll be back. Okay, if you like what I've done here, this video, please smash us a like. Please share this, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build this channel up at Up the Reds TV, all things Liverpool. You won't find me doing anything like reading press articles or anything else. If it doesn't come from Liverpool, I'm not interested in it. Okay, as once it's announced by Liverpool, i.e. players, in this case the manager and the coaching staff, I'll say something, but I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon of saying so-and-so saying this, so-and-so saying that, because it's pure speculation and it just winds our fan base up, about the information, because, you're just like putting people's hopes up, and it should never be the case that. So that's where I come from here at Up the Reds TV. Okay, thanks very much for your time. I'll speak to you before the next one. Leave your comments down below, please. Okay, let's get talking about today's game, but let's not lose our heads about it either. Okay, look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you next time.